they're going for Westy. He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's just beautiful. Beautiful. Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro! Oh my goodness, it's a goal!
Puts it in the back of the net. I scooped it before I could even put the first goal in. He scores the second. It's a quick brace there for Paul McVeigh. Still Lansdowne possession. Fired straight at the net. What a goal! Nice touch, and it's an open net. Open net again. A brace for McVeigh and a brace for Liam Salmon. Ooh. And he roofs it. Kyle Galloway puts it in the back of the net. Out and he gets a finish. It's in the back of the net. Hits in the net. It's in the net.
Every day, you choose what matters most. Sometimes it's the big things. Sometimes the small. it's going your own way. Or making sure that every day you're home in time for bath time. It takes a certain kind of bank to know what matters most isn't banking, but living. Helping you live for what matters. At Webster Bank, that's how we live up to you.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
You're gonna go
Welcome to tonight's broadcast of New Logical Sports. My name is Pat Murphy. You're watching another match in the Eastern Premier Soccer League. Of course, tonight it's Lansdowne Yonkers traveling out to New Rochelle to face on Doxa FC Westchester, Doxa FCW. Tonight I was advised by the city of New Rochelle to stick to lower ground because of the potential of 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts tonight. I don't know if I'd exchange that for the rain. Maybe I would have taken the rain this time, but 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts means that that's dangerous if you have any high-hanging poles, and they told me I couldn't use the press box, so kind of hanging on the top of the bleachers, so it's not usually my ideal angle, but at least I get to pull out the more liquid fluid tripod that I normally have when I go to really high-end press boxes, so maybe that enhances the experience a little bit, but I just normally I love having my really high perspective. And I know a lot of you guys appreciate that too, but maybe you'll like this for tonight. Lansdowne, of course, running on a good unbeaten streak. They're only 1 point behind the Pancyprians now. Well, temporarily they're actually 4. They would have to win tonight to get back to 1. Pancyprians won their match earlier, as I've heard. I don't know if it's official yet. The title race for the conference is still as hot as ever. Greek Americans, they won their match last night, so the top 3 are pretty solid to each other. I think what's really open is the top 4, and that applies more to Doxa here. Doxa were the Metropolitan Conference champions in 2022, winning it on the last day of the season. Of course, a lot of those players moved on to other places, and it was tough to rebuild that squad. This squad is made up of more of the FC Westchester youth program, as well as a lot of players they pick up from other clubs. Like I know they had Sebastian Goyechea for a while. I think he was recently released. They recently signed Jonathan Mejia, who was just on Lansdowne maybe as of this December. It was a transfer made in the winter. Lansdowne, they made a slew of signings over the last couple of weeks. They brought in Seamus Q, Liam Salmon, Pucci, Jamie Cotter, Daniel DeMarco, and most recently, Michael Gallagher. Michael Gallagher is Michael Gallagher just arrived a week ago. We did his interview just the other day. It's pretty cool to know that you have players that are effectively still on the FIFA video game, now known as FC24. So if you're bored and you want to play the video game later, you can actually play as Michael Gallagher on UCD, because that was the club he came from. So it's pretty cool to have those connections. This is always a tough matchup. For the longest time, Lansdowne had struggles in playing against Doxa. In fact, before Lansdowne went on their 486-day unbeaten streak, the last match they had lost at the very beginning of that streak was 2-0 to Doxa. However, at the same time, that was the last time they ever lost to Doxa. They've gone on to win practically every other game. We're talking 3-2, 1-0 in the spring of 2021, 3-2 in the fall of 2021, 2-1 in the Manning Cup, 1-0 in spring of 2022, 3-0 in fall of 2022. I want to say 4-0 in spring of 2023, 3-0 in this past fall, which the match actually ended at halftime. So it's a bit of a hot streak for Lansdowne in terms of head-to-head matchups, but it's always a wild card when they play on this ground. I think it's always a tough one. Ducks are always a tough side to play against. They play that very nitty-gritty. It's almost kind of like it's to the basics of like early college, like late high school play, as I like to say it. And I'm not saying that in a disrespect. It's like a really cool way of just kind of really sticking to the elementary stuff to win, and I think that's what Coach Graffis emphasizes on. Incidentally enough, this is also the site of where Coach Kane coached his last match for Celtic. It was a 5-1 loss to Doxa in the May of last spring. So, Coach Kane, maybe it doesn't really matter that much to him, but I'm pretty sure somewhere in the back of his head he wants to win here. So definitely a lot at stake. It's a title race for Lansdowne, playoff race for Doxa. Doxa, they went to the semifinals of the Manning Cup in the fall. They fell out of that. So getting into the playoffs is definitely, the closest thing they can shoot for in terms of silverware, and it's going to mean a lot to them. Shout out to everybody that's watching, especially Peter Legakis. Congratulations on your new child. I can't remember if it's a boy or a girl. It's just flying over my head right now. Shout out to Meneses, who's probably on the field, but sometimes kind of tunes in. Shout out to all the other usual folks that tune in. Bill Marth, the folks at Protagonist, the referees. You guys are always a big part of why these streams happen, and I want to thank Hudson Property Tax Reduction for being the first direct sponsor of New Logical Sports, helping raise funds in the extra programming end, because of course this is a very expensive operation, and I don't really charge $1 million to the club, so to sell sponsorships for additional programming like interviews and highlights means a lot. So shout out to Hudson Property Tax Reduction for being the first in that program. Looks like everyone's kind of doing their final huddles, so we'll have kickoff fairly soon. What I might just run another quick commercial just to kill the time. But if the kickoff starts, I'll obviously cut it off, so don't worry.
Every day, you choose what matters most. Sometimes it's the big things. Sometimes the small. It's going your own way. Or making sure that every day you're home in time for bath time. It takes a certain kind of bank to know what matters most isn't banking, but living. Helping you live for what matters. At Webster Bank, that's how we live up to you.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
You're gonna go ready to go. Start with 1.
All right, and it looks like we're just ready to kick off. Ducks are still doing their final huddle. All right. Everyone's ready to go. It's an okay crowd. It was Wind gusts predicted of up to 40. Hopefully that's not going to disrupt things too much. At least I hope not. And we have kickoff. Doxa wearing their signature black and yellow. Lansdowne wearing their Celtic-inspired hoops. Bala playing in the back line. Jack Bullhair next to him. Shaquille Sanchez getting the start today after being sidelined last week in favor of Liam Salmon. DeVivo, Mulher, Ferrer, Seamus Q, Kyle Galloway, who made the inaugural Team of the Week for the Metropolitan Conference. Trying to dribble past a couple men. Lansdowne technically have not lost the game officially this season. They did lose in the opening game of the season, but it was overturned with a case over illegal players. So officially they have 0 losses, and that's a huge help to them. They managed to take points off the Penn Cyprians, and with the Penn Cyprians losing to Hoboken last week, it puts the race tighter than ever, although Lansdowne would definitely regret having drawn a few games in their share. They would have to be nearly perfect this spring in order to compete for the conference title. Shaquille Sanchez playing it low center. A chance already, and blocked and cleared out. Doxa getting out hustled by Lansdowne. Here's a cross headed towards the net. Oh, and it goes wide. Quite frankly, I think the wind gusts were a lot worse earlier today. The tall stand that I normally use actually got blown over. A little piece of the top got broken off a little bit. Luckily I can super glue that, and I have 2 more. I only really needed to replace the legs over recent times because those get like the most beating with all the rain that falls on it. And it's been crazy. We're getting a lot of rain lately. Go kick. Last time Doxa won against Lansdowne was right here at Facina Field. It was 2-0 on November 15th, 2020. Ball played forward. He controls it. A little bit of fighting there. Lansdowne still not giving up. They're hustling. Switch over to Sanchez. He's looking to take advantage of the space he has on the right. He tries to cut past. He beats his man. A little too much of a power on that cross. Very chilly tonight. It was so warm the last few days, but we're back down in the near freezing temperatures. Definitely the hand warmer type of weather, if you could get your hands on one. Forecasts of 40-mile-per-hour winds. Going to be interesting to see how that affects the game, if it does. Pass back to DeMarco. Yeah, you can definitely feel that wind current. And that's why the city of New Rochelle had advised me to stay low. The almost rushed him, and the goalkeeper clears it out. Q wins that ball. Q, who recently played at Finn Harps, very happy to join Lansdowne. Brought a lot of attention in the Donegal news outlets this past week. Was reported at least several times, and even made it to some like Indian news site, which is kind of interesting. Cotter. Sanchez going shoulder to shoulder with the defender. It goes out of bounds. Headed back forward. Yeah, I don't even have the cotton jacket on the mic. It probably fell out in the bag. I wonder if you guys can hear that wind current. It's crazy. Doxa putting the bodies in. Q to Vivo. Guys! Oh, we got bodied there. Bucci. Lansdowne playing a very high-tempo game right now. Pass blocked and headed back. Still in play? How about that? Yep. Still in play. He's kept it within the line. Galloway. Cox Ashwood, who was at Greenville Triumph just 2 months ago. It's amazing how many players Lansdowne brought in to bolster their title campaign. Lansdowne are used to winning. I mean, they've won 5 league titles in the past decade. And if you want to discount the year that was COVID, so that's 5 league titles in 9 seasons. They've had more winning seasons, championship winning seasons than they did not in the last decade. And this is 2013-14 was the real beginning of their golden age, as you say. 4 CSL titles, numerous state cup titles. I don't know the exact count because the website stopped counting it. 2 national amateur cups. Technically 4 Werner Fricker Cup titles, but 3 that were counted on a multi-regional level. Balls battling in the air. Kyle Galloway, who's a great dribbler and has got plenty of pace. Putting it to use right now. Is he going to draw the penalty? No. Corner kick. The Lansdowne fans in the stand are adamant that that was a penalty, but they're not going to get the call. Ooh, good one. Go straight in the net. No, went out. Didn't go in. But they're still battling. Oh, right over the crossbar. We have about 70 people watching this at the same time, which is pretty good for a Lansdowne match. About 45 on X, formerly known as Twitter. 19 on YouTube. 6 on Facebook. And soon we're going to bring it back on Instagram. Just need to work out some kinks with flipping the orientation of it. which I've done before, but I never liked the compression level. I remember the critique saying that it looked a little blurry, so maybe I have to put a better graphics card on the server unit. But like I said, these things are expensive, so we gotta get different types of sponsors for it, right? Can't pass it all to the cost of the clubs. Clubs could barely afford to even keep going. It's a big crisis, actually, at the moment. Clubs are struggling to fund themselves more than ever. If you have a local club nearby, definitely go to their fundraisers, buy their merchandise. Actually, to be honest with you, a lot of the times the merchandise don't even pay for their stuff. Go to their fundraisers. Go to click on their donate buttons. They really need your support because there's just a weird generation gap in terms of development for teams, and dues and all this other stuff don't cut it. There's a nice dude pass, but he's going to be offside. Bala. Butchal. Bala again, brother of club legend Cabo Danzo, who was in the net for so many years, but also the brother of Futi Danzo, who was on the Portland Timbers, and as I learned, is still living in Portland. So if you're a Portland resident, definitely keep your eye out when you see him on the street, if you can. If he's the type to go out much, because I know the other Danzo brothers, they go for their walks, but they're not exactly the social butterfly types. Sanchez. Straight to the keeper. Sanchez hustling it. Lansdowne, usually most games against Doxa, even when they win, it's always a close affair. Only in the token matchup do they get a convincing victory. Throw in. Doxa on the ball. .15 minutes in and still scoreless between these two sides. In most matchups, it would definitely have been a goal. Now, I think only once in the last 4 years was there a goal scored for the first time in the second half. It was DeVivo's header in 2022. Usually, these are high-scoring matchups. Floater. Oh, good work from their keeper. Haber Ferrer. Sanchez. Sanchez on the cross. Can somebody get on the far end on the setup? But shot goes wide. It's going to be a Lansdowne corner kick. Oh, so there was a deflection. Oh, just misses it. Ducks, I try to play it out from the back. Galloway putting on the Jets. Slide tackle to clear it out. Good work from Doxa. Foul called. Wow, we have almost 120 people watching this at the same time. I don't know why it's such a hot matchup on promotion, right? It's just the free kick to Lansdowne. I was going to nowhere. Good thing I kept the gain pretty low because this wind is blowing heavily. And I mean super heavily. It's like I'm afraid that if I let go of this camera, it's going to go flying away. Just wonder if at some point it's going to affect the play. I remember from the 2005 MetroStars opener, it's like every time they had tried to go for a long ball, it blew the other way because there's so much wind current. That's a nice bender of a cross. Headed up by Pucci. Good one touch there from DeVivo. It's good to see Matt Cain's system really coming together with the new blood. Ooh, you hear that? Heard that collision. Humbert's definitely in pain. Free kick to Doxa. He takes it short. DeMarco had his debut in a clean sheet last week. DeVivo. High tempo passing. Yeah, this stand is like getting a little wonky. I think it's the wind just keeps blowing it. I'll fix that at halftime. Sanchez. Oh, and a loose one. Lansdowne take the lead. Joey DeVivo. Always good for the goal scoring opportunity. He scored a brace last year against Doxa. It's Lansdowne who lead on the road here in New Rochelle. But don't write off Doxa. Goes for the cross. Always got to be careful there. Sorry about that, guys. It's really like that windy. It's nuts. It's just blowing at the camera a little bit. Just trying to straighten this out. There you go. Sorry about that. Good quick decision making. Cox Ashwood on the run with Galloway. Corner kick to Lansdowne. Forcing his way down. Referee gonna call that one? I don't think so. No. So the penalty actually is being called. So it's a chance. Takes it up high. Kyle Galloway puts in the second for Lansdowne. Here in New Rochelle. Lansdowne lead 2-0 here in the 28th minute. Sanchez takes another low cross. Oh, third goal. No, offside. This thing is like, this stand is like really acting up on me. I'm sorry. Might just have to. There's like 2 sets of legs on this thing, so I might have to just give up on the second set because it looks like it's just constantly moving with the wind. Good high tempo dribbling from Doxa. Good one touch. Oh wow, I got to him. One v one. Sending it back. Cox Ashwood head ran for it. Couldn't even go into the press box tonight. They were so afraid of the wind gust, but I don't think it was so bad that you couldn't go up there. I think that was a little bit extreme, although I do see some of the roofing paneling is off. So maybe that was their concern. Maybe they think the whole press box is going to collapse. It does look kind of shoddy when you think about it. half-hour mark, and it's Lansdowne in the lead at 2-0. Headed. Dribbles it out wide. Cuts back. He's got it. Take it down. Doxa takes the shot. Still got it. Good control. Trying to set him up for a shot. Way off target. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's like a straight up hailstorm right now. You know, the forecasts are for the birds. They don't tell you about any of this stuff. And it's another goal for Lansdowne. 3-0. Cal Galloway with the brace. "35 minutes in, and it's Lansdowne at 3-0. You can't make this up. This is like straight up hail falling. I guess the hail is like combining with the expected wind gusts. Yeah, it does look like a snow globe. Can't make this up. Yeah, I gotta put coverings on the camera too. I'm gonna have to sacrifice my hood. Lansdowne, taking a shot and going wide. Willie, can you get a towel? Can you get a towel of some sort? Can you get a towel? Looks like it's starting to ease up already. I hope that's it. Maybe it was just like a quick gust of some sort. It's bizarre, man. It really is. Lifted his foot there. And the battle stopped. Sorry, I'm just like so distracted by this hailstorm. No one saw this coming. Like a serious freak of nature. Dribbling his way through. Still got it. He's going to get the call. shot. It goes in. Doxa pull one back. A little bit of a deflection and a soft touch. And in this wild weather, Doxa pull one back. It's 3-1. Less than 2 minutes to the half. There you go. Sorry about that. Just dealing with more of the wind. I just threw a cover over the laptop. Thank you. Cleared into midfield. Skill Sanchez on the foot race. A couple years ago, he would have definitely made that. DeVivo. Doxa win the ball back. Game on. Throwing just a couple minutes left to the half. Deep in stoppage time and whistle blows for halftime. Exciting game so far. Looks like the hail just stopped with the whistle, so that gives a quick break for some equipment adjustments. I'm gonna get a jacket for this computer so that well, the computer and the and the camera, so it doesn't get totaled out. So we'll be right back.
Gets on the man at the back post, and there's the goal. There's the goal. And now he's through, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Westmeath.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro! Oh my goodness, it's a goal!
Puts it in the back of the net. I scooped it before I could even put the first goal in. He scores the second. It's a quick brace there for Paul McVeigh. Still Lansdowne possession. Fired straight at the net. What a goal! Nice touch! And it's an open net! Open net again! A brace for McVeigh and a brace for Liam Salmon. Ooh. And he roots it. Kyle Galloway puts it in the back of the net. Out and he gets a finish. It's in the back of the net. Hits in the net. It's in the net.
Every day, you choose what matters most. Sometimes it's the big things. Sometimes the small. It's going your own way. Or making sure that every day you're home in time for bath time. It takes a certain kind of bank to know what matters most isn't banking, but living. Helping you live for what matters. At Webster Bank, that's how we live up to you.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
You're gonna go bring it up.
Okay, looks like everything cleared up as I went to the parking lot to grab the rain gear. Now it says it's should be good for the rest of the night, but just in case. Gonna have to quickly wipe that lens. There you go. And I took the inner lining of my jacket off. I'm like freezing right now. I gotta get a minute to myself to put it back on. I threw it over the laptop because the laptop is the most expensive part, you know? And you just don't want that to go out. Doxa charging. They're motivated to come back. Shot blocked. Good hands. Free kick opportunity to Doxa. Them converting this one would really make it a game. DeMarco, even though it was not on target, he made sure to jump out there and stop it. Now it's a Doxa corner. Headed towards, ooh, clearance. Oh. Yellow card. Humbert's got no luck when it comes to injuries and Doxa. It's like whenever he plays Doxa, he's got some sort of knock in. His Spanish companion right by his side. Up, turned over. Take it down. That's these types of things are always pretty common with the Lansdowne Doxa matchup. Let's see what Doxa make out of this free kick. Good for an American football field goal, but not for one in soccer. Still fighting in there. The aggression is signature in these matchups. Galloway turns it over. He's open, but he's offside. Headed out. Megs him, but turns it over. DeVivo. Deflected straight to the Doxa keeper. Let's see what Doxa make out of this. Oh, he can put his feet right in there. Took a free kick. Good work there from Cutter. Pucci. He splits the defenders. Galloway pushed it too far ahead of him. Here's Ferrer. Sending it to DeVivo. DeVivo dribbling it. Sanchez. Good one-touch action. Nobody out wide. Across that center. Nice ball. We're almost at the hour mark, and it's still 3-1 to Lansdowne. Doxa showing some signs of momentum to pull it back, but as it gets closer and closer to the dying embers, it's probably more beneficial to Lansdowne specifically. Use this quick. Just gonna wipe the lens real quick. There you go. Gotta love microfiber towels. Gosh, I'm gonna need a real hot tea when I get home. Here's Cotter. Cotter battling his way across out wide. Cal Galloway. Alexander Cox Ashwood. I see Michael Gallagher was subbed onto the pitch. Welcome to EPSL, Michael Gallagher. Michael Gallagher charging his way. I think Michael Gallagher is the only player in this game right now that you can still play in the FIFA video game right now. If you go on FC24 and you play his UCD, you can still play him. He's rated 57. It's kind of funny. Of course, plenty of Lansdowne players have featured in the FIFA video game at some point. Mullings in 2018, Kavanaugh in 14-15, Sean Kelly in FIFA 10, Andrew Souza in FIFA 12. Paddy McCann, I think also in FIFA 15. Dean Dillon in FIFA 18. You might have been able to play as Q in earlier, more recent versions of FIFA under Southampton. I would have to double check. Cotter keeping his composure. There's those wind gusts again. See, one thing after another in this bipolar weather. I'm just like gripping onto the pole, onto the tripod, so it doesn't flopping around. It's funny because after the last Long Island game I did earlier today, the whole 16-foot pole just like fell over, including with the camera on it. Luckily, the camera came out fine. I was freaking out. I mean, the platform a little bit is a little snapped a teeny bit, but I could super glue that. That would be fine. Here's Doxa. No one getting full control here. Oh, here's Doxa. Good dribbling there. Cox Ashwood offside. Yellow card to Cox Ashwood for ignoring the whistle, I guess. That's some nice one-touch passing. Carter breaks that up. Here's Cox Ashwood. Alexander Cox Ashwood looking to add to his goal tally. Goes for the cross. Shot blocked by the defender. Oh, Lansdowne still got the ball. Headed out. Cotter. Q. Galloway. A 1-2 back to Galloway. Corner kick to Lansdowne. I still think I could have been in the press box. I don't know why they told me not to. It's just this stupid. Shout out to Chuck Rumley, who always has to point out that he can hear Jean-Luc's parents in the background. Headed wide. It's a nice ball. Cox Ashwood. Good save. Oh! That was a close one. That just missed by inches. Chuck's mad at me. Shout out to Lionel Brito. Yeah, he is always my biggest fan. I feel like he watches everything. Does he watch the non-soccer as well? I'd be really impressed if he did somehow. Because Like, imagine he came up to me, he's like, yeah, I watched you do that mayoral debate between Mike Spano and Anthony Morenti right now. See, those would be the real hardcore fans. Marin, Galloway. Q. Ferrer, Q again. The Sligo man cuts, good dribbling. Oh my god. It's like watching Daryl Kavanaugh all over again. Out wide. Doxa. Still confident they can pull this back. A little over 15 minutes of play plus stoppage time, which I doubt there'd be that much. Take it down. He was just like sandwiched in there. Looks like Mullings is on the pitch as well. Mullings is another one that has a propensity to score against Doxa. Maybe he'll be good tonight. Humberford is being attended to. That's a rough match for a lot of us. It's weather, the tackles, the screaming, the refs, with the tough decision of having to wade through all of this, right? Shout out to Harris Rashid. I don't think I've heard from him tonight. Maybe he's refereeing another EPSL match or something important. I feel like he's not a guy to ever be relaxing. Pucci to QQ. Good dribbling. Jean-Paul Marin. Good one touch. This is his chance. Cuts right. Defenders put in the work to stymie him. Mullings, my favorite goal of his was against Doxa. I was actually not even recording that match. I was in Mexico and I watched it. Manny was on the camera that night. It was a pretty tough signal night because there was thunderstorms. I feel like every time there's a game played out here, there's always bad weather. He watches them. He watches the chamber streams. I love it. He does watch it. It's like a full-on channel, which is actually something that's being worked on. I might. I don't know if you guys ever like subscribe to those like sketchy IPTVs. I'm actually in the works of getting a channel secured on one of those. So like if you go to the deli and you pick up those sketchy IPTVs, you might see a new logical channel like in the next few months. So I hope you get to tune in on there. Pucci, Galloway, Pucci on the ball again. Danzo. Another one wide. Doc making a TikTok joke. He's getting with the times. I'm not even with the times on TikTok. I think I went on TikTok like twice. I went on TikTok twice to just post stuff on my New Logical Sports account. And it was cool to see like how many people watch that. I'll probably get back on it soon. A little less than 10 minutes. Picked off. A lot of Lansdowne numbers in the back. It's a total of about 128 watching at the same time. It's pretty impressive considering we usually average about I would say 40. So it's like cool to see Triple tuning in tonight. Maybe because is nothing else on? I don't know. It's like that time between like football season and the beginning of Major League Baseball. So, and then MLS is like almost entirely at 7:30 on Saturday. So you get that crowd a bit.
I know you gotta get set number 7. Why don't you put anything about the other guy? You shut up. Not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Shut up. Shut up.
I wonder if they feel just as cold as I am when you're just standing still. It's like just so brisk. Looks like Bala's gonna be okay. If any of you guys were following on the status of our good friend John Giordano, who fell 70 feet almost a month ago at this point, he's looking pretty good. Still in his medically induced sleep. He should wake up sometime soon, but it's like he's looking pretty good. It looks like he'll definitely recover. It's a miracle, I swear. So thanks to everybody that reached out and showed their support.
Let's go, Doxa!
That's a shot. Oh, punched out by DeMarco. Not an easy one. Forced aside. Shot blocked. Down to the final minute. Plus stoppage time. Would have been offside regardless. Headed forward. Ooh, we megged him. That's a nice setup. He got sandwiched in. Lansdowne won the ball back. Jean-Paul Marin. Lansdowne dribbling their way through 3 different players. Playing that Iniesta style. Dribble into the box. Picked off. It's, he didn't stay down. Pucci. To Ferrer. Mullings pivoting pretty well. Doxa with a possible final attack. Eyes open. Takes a short one and he gets it easy. Back to him on the right. Goes for the floater. Doxa determined to pull something off in this stoppage time period. DeMarco stopped it from going over the line. In a way, I would still think that's a good decision because it allows everything to sort of reset. Offside. Oh, he split the defenders. He's going to take the rebound. And what a save. A clearance from the defender. Not done yet. Lansdowne trying to keep that 2-goal lead. Pretty good game tonight. Doxa not give it up. I think that's it. I can't imagine much more after this. Paul's just going down the pitch real quick. Bala definitely going to get in trouble for that one. Card already pulled out. Well, it's been a wild day. I felt I experienced a little bit of everything from the 12 o'clock game till now. Almost 6 minutes into stoppage time. How much more is this ref going to give? This must be the final kick of the game. Play's still on. Good second reaction from Bala. All right, final time. Full time. Lansdowne win 3-1 on the road against Doxa. It's makes it 3 back-to-back wins in regular season play. Very good game from both sides, to be fair. Crazy weather, and it's an extra thing to commend everybody for sitting through this, whether you're a spectator or a player. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Once again, my name is Pat Murphy, and this is New Logical Sports. You all have a great night.
Gets on the man at the back post, and there's the goal. There's the goal. And now he's through, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Westmeath.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Amparo could be in here on his left leg. Amparo. Oh my goodness, it's a goal.
Gets on the man at the back post, and there's the goal. There's the goal. And now he's through, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Westmeath.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Amparo could be in here on his left leg. Amparo. Oh my goodness, it's a goal.
Gets the other man on the back post, and there's the goal. There's the goal. And now he's through, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Westmeath.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper and ends. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro! Oh my goodness, it's a goal!
Gets the other man on the back post, and there's the goal. There's the goal. And now he's through, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Westmeath.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper and ends. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro! Oh my goodness, it's a goal!
Every day, you choose what matters most. Sometimes it's the big things. Sometimes the small. It's going your own way. Or making sure that every day you're home in time for bath time. It takes a certain kind of bank to know what matters most isn't banking, but living. What matters. At Webster Bank, that's how we live up to you.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
You're gonna go down. Bring him up.